Hello everybody, my name is Valu and welcome back to another episode in my Minecraft stream vlog series. In this series I give you weekly updates on what happens on stream, my Minecraft world and anything else I just feel like talking about or ideas that come to mind. This is episode 9 and as always let's start by saying thank you to everybody who has liked, commented or just watched any of the previous episodes. I do appreciate all of your support. I'd also just like to say I am sorry for the lack of content for the previous week. I have been taking a little break in streaming and it wasn't intentional, but it also meant a little break on YouTube. However, we will start getting back into these weekly updates and I will try and get back onto the other series that I have on my channel, Survival with Redstone. So as I just said, even though I am having a little break with streaming, I am still not having a break with playing Minecraft. And I have been continuing this new town that I started, I think on the very last stream. We built this first house. We may have done a little bit more work, can't quite remember, that was just a bit over a week now. So I have been continuing to build this town. Yes, we are starting a new town. This is now the third town, probably back at a very similar style to that first town. I do like the style with a lot of stone, using some like cobblestone and andesite as the sort of ground or the pathways, but it's a bit of a city, so it's just constant sort of stone there with these white sort of popping out in the buildings. I did have a little go at a windmill over here. I'll duck around to the other side and we can have a look from a different angle. Well, we can't see too much from this angle, but you can see the windmill. Yeah, I'm not sure, kind of looks like a windmill from some angles. Probably still needs a little bit of work, a little bit of tweaking. Let me know what you think in the comment section, or if you know how to build a windmill, let me know and help me out. Yeah, from down here it doesn't look too bad. Maybe. Okay, so let's get down into the town, have a little look at what we have been doing. We have like these little ways of getting out of the water over here, still a bit tricky. This was the very first house. Down the bottom here I have my little building area. I haven't decorated too much of the inside of houses, or maybe only one or two, but yeah, so I'm sort of using that house. I did build a way up around the corner here, so you got this sort of grand stairway, come up into a door. We've got a room up here that we need to build, and this also gets us onto this floor, and I think we have a few other like little floors in the ceiling because it's got such a big roof. It allows for some sort of maybe storage, or I don't even know what type of building this is yet. There's one thing I did want to do as I build this town is work on the interiors. I think I missed that opportunity in the second town, and the first town ended up with a lot of character when you started building and doing interiors. So this one, like, I thought it might be like a little boat shop. Got a few boats, got a boat here, you know, just adding the pictures and sort of tables and chairs. Up here you've got like a little bedroom for the shop owner, and he's got his own little balcony where he, I don't know, brews up something. Yeah, I think it adds a lot more character to the town if you start getting a little bit of story behind each of the buildings. So I want to sort of start doing that a little bit earlier this time. Also like adding these little sort of stalls just off the side. Like, you know, here it's just selling some food, he's got some drinks, nothing in the chest, but it's just like a little stall that'll be sort of sitting here and selling stuff off to people around the town. It just adds a little bit more, breaks up from like the stone, you know, little fishing rods and leads. It's even smaller, but as you can see when we sort of stand back a bit and like zoom in, it just adds that little bit to it instead of it being just a plain stone wall. It's a little bit of interest to the town. Okay, so they are probably all the internal buildings done. I do just trying to create like these little alleyways again. I do like that sort of feeling in the towns, having little stone alleyways. We've got more buildings that we need to work out what they are. I also wanted quite tall buildings, so you do get like this sense in these alleyways of like there's so much going on up above. I think we can come around here and we kind of got like another little alleyway. I even thought this could come down to something eventually because we're having the floor above us. Obviously this is where we're up to. creating a little bit of space here to do some more building, maybe some actual townhouses or little village people houses, something like that. Yes, and this was the last building that I built at. It's not what you wanted to do. Where are we? This was the last building I built. It was actually last night. Once again, we do need to create a purpose for them, but maybe this is like the town, I don't know, pub or where people could stay. It's got like a grand entrance here. We would need to work our way upstairs, I think. Didn't think of that one. But yeah, so if we get up here, we've got a second floor. With a skeleton hanging out in here. Obviously it's not lit up very well. There we go. And there is another floor, but that is also into the roof. Once again, it's got that very tall roof, so there is a lot of space up in there for, could be like rooms where people stay or something. Just a different angle, having a look at them. Yeah, I think it's coming together quite nicely. I like the cobblestone sort of andesite and gravel mix for the floors. We've used a bit of carpet to hide some lighting in there, and using this sort of smooth stones and smooth andesites as your sort of stone for the building. I've broken it up with the roofs here. I'm not really sure with the wood. I did try and create like this, I don't know, using stairs to create random holes. Not sure if I like it or not. It's the only roof where I've done it on. Probably will always stay there because it'd be annoying to get back up and fix it, or annoying to go and do all the rest of them. But yeah, that's a big picture of a wall. I think it's starting to come along quite nicely. With a quick little flyby, you can kind of see where it's sitting on this nice little river. We have a really nice area here for building. I don't know what the future plans will be. We'll just take it one step at a time. I did kind of learn the first time the town was nice and small. I enjoyed it. The second town was probably slightly too large. So I should learn from that and make a small town. However, I get a lot of ideas around there, like let's build a castle, let's build a really big town, let's build this, let's build that. So we'll just have to wait and see where it ends up. But what I do like about this town is just the clutter, the detail, having chests sitting around the place, having a pumpkin shop with pumpkins, you know, just bits and pieces. I think that's what really makes the town. The cobwebs, having a little town banner. These are all things I want to bring into this new town. Maybe we could use the same banner. I don't know. Maybe it's the same sort of town. Couldn't stretch it that far, but yeah, you get the idea what I would like it to be doing. So I did quickly mention in the intro that I have been having a little break from streaming. There's no particular reason for this. I just felt like having a little bit of a break. Without 1.13 out yet, or the wait for 1.13, there was a little bit of lack of inspiration to play. So I just sort of thought, take this opportunity, just take a little bit of a break from streaming, just, you know, relax, play whatever games I want, not necessarily playing because I have to. And when 1.13 comes out, the community server is going to kick off. I will most definitely start streaming again then. I might start streaming before then. Haven't quite decided. Probably will not make a defined decision on that. It'll just be one night I will decide and press the button and go for it. So between now and then I may need to do another stream update, vlog style like this, where we have one more. That's a little bit outdated. Oh, look at the first town still there. Second town's not even there. Wow. Yeah, so there might be one more sort of like update video. But I think when 1.13 comes out and we start on the community server, I think we'll start a new season for this series, I guess. We'll call it season 2. Sort of feel like it's coming to near the end of a section. We can start like a new section, I guess that's, for lack of better words, that's what we can call it. So I don't think there was anything else I needed to cover. We went over the new town that we've been working on, and that is what I will probably continue to work on, at least until 1.13 gets released. And yeah, covered fact that I haven't been streaming too much, but I will be again in the future, so not to worry. And YouTube videos will continue as per usual. Usual? Plan? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I think we might call it here. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. It does help me out. And until next time, bye bye. Wow, you can see everything from back this way. Oh, that's nearly scary.